Hey, what's up? How you guys doing tonight? Well, I just decided to come live for a little bit because I see Troy Allen is going live with an exclusive. So I thought I would be his pregame show to help keep you guys up. I'm not sure if everybody is aware that Troy Allen has an interview with the person who took the video of Rob's arrest. So, first of all, I want to start off by saying hello to everybody who showed up to join me. Dear self, hello. Clyde, broke again. Mona revealed payment back to the stroll. Diva, hello. Hello, J Babies. Hello, Petey Pete. Hello, Cheryl Burnett. Hello, Love Notes. Welcome. I'm glad you all showed up for me tonight. Tiffany Black, hello. How are you? Molly, how are you? Miss Royal, hello. Who is this? Pretty 03, hello. I've never seen you before, but hello and welcome. V. Lenore, girl, welcome. V. Lenore, if you want to chit chat, I would like to talk to you. Miss Magnificent, hello. Cool breeze in the morning, hello. Rare MF Treasure, welcome. Glad to see you. Okay. Miss Magnificent, welcome. Learn to love, did I speak to you? If not, hello. Welcome. Okay. So, yes, tonight Troy Allen will be doing an interview with the videographer who filmed Rob Rack getting arrested in Sacramento. So the interview is at 11:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that would be 1 o'clock a.m. on the Central Time, and then that would be 1:30 a.m. at Central Time, and then that would be 2:30 a.m. on Eastern Time. So if you guys are interested in seeing what the videographer has to say, Truth and Reason, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Hello, my friend. Lena Pretty Brown Eyes, welcome. Black Ice 305, welcome. Okay, and this videographer also says that he has information that we haven't gotten the whole truth. Now, I don't know how true this is. I just know what he's saying. The videographer says that what we heard is not really happening, and that we're getting a narrative that is not true. So if you want to join Troy Allen, it will be on his Beefing 313 channel. If you go to my community wall, I have the announcement for this interview, and you can click the link there. Hello, Quani. Welcome to the rooms, Quani. I appreciate you coming. Quani, Beefing 313, got it, girl. Okay, I'm going on an interview with a person that filmed the video. I want to hear the phone interview with Rob whenever it happens. Okay, well, that will be interesting too, if it ever happens. Okay, who else we have in here? All right, so we already know she conspired over jealousy and not the verbal lashings. Yeah, I find it quite interesting that she is still saying that she loves Rob, or still has love for Rob. That's what I heard. I heard her say she still has love for him. But it seems like, well, it's not. It doesn't seem like she's actually, vehemently mad at the people who told her about the characteristics that they saw in Rob before she went to visit him. And it's no shade. It's just like, people who tried to warn her because of these characteristics that he had displayed prior to her getting there. And once she got there, it seems like she's really mad at these people. But what's so curious about it is she is saying he did have these qualities. So she didn't see it. She said she was warned by Jay Wilson. And Jay Wilson, she doesn't have to listen to Jay Wilson. Of course, an adult doesn't have to listen to anyone. Nonetheless, uh, people gave you, some sound advice. And like she says, she doesn't listen to anyone. She has to do things on her own. But it's just really curious to me that she is mad at everyone else. And she said she couldn't enjoy her vacation because people were on the internet talking about her. Um, well, it doesn't seem like the people on the internet was the problem with her not being able to enjoy her vacation. Let's keep it honest. Let's just really, really keep it honest. Hello, Simplify Success. Hello, Deidre. Hello, a view is a view. Welcome you all to my channel. Sheba Pisces, hello. Ronnie Q and Chad, do you think the interview will be authentic? I'm curious as to who this person is, where this person came from, and if this person is going to be telling the truth. I don't want to hear. He said he had more video. If I'm correct, don't quote me. It was my understanding that he had more video. So if he's just talking, I'm gonna need something to like prove what he's saying, because anybody can come on here and spin a web. Listen at Tracy about how her vacation went and whose fault it was that it went bad, and you can see anybody can spin a web. But the truth is what I want to know. Hello, Fifi. Okay, let's see what else you guys are saying. You guys are speaking to one another. Miss Parker, welcome. I didn't see you. Okay, let's see what you're just saying. Unless the video guy is a part of the trio, Tracy, Rob, and MU, what exactly can the video guy actually tell us? Exactly. How would this random video guy even know what's been going on and know the storyline? Yes, I went over to that person's page, and it doesn't seem like he has anything listed about any type of sector other than these video clips of Rob being arrested. And the thing I didn't know until today, that there's an angle that we've seen where he seems to be at a higher floor level than what's going on. And then and this is what's confusing, because then there's another clip of Rob standing at the police car, and it seems like the person is level on the ground floor and just shooting like across. So I don't know what else he could add to the story. There's been a lot of stuff going on about, who pressed charges. Did Tracy press charges? Well, we all heard Tracy say she just wanted him out of here and not come back. Someone was stating that the police had seen the videos. I don't know if the police had seen the videos. Hey, I'm just cooling. I just be cooling with the crew. I don't know if the police have seen the video, and I don't know how anyone would know that the police saw the video so they knew what he was doing prior to them coming to the room. Okay, I'm that messy. How you doing? Okay. Would the video guy be on camera wondering if they want a payout? They definitely want a payout. That was clear and concise. He said that if somebody would hit his Cash App, that he would do an interview with them. I hit him up and I told him that no one's going to hit your Cash App based on what you've already released. And if you are willing to come on the show, you can, say a little bit and see if the people are willing to Cash App you more. But I wasn't interested in just, giving somebody some money for I don't even know what he has. And I'm not I understand that people, if they did have something, they're not willing to just put it out here and trust that they get paid on the back end. So I understand, you know, their dilemma, but the interview wasn't for me. Hey, Shay Breezy, how you doing? Okay, PDP, what do you have? The real question is, who is he and how was he there? Yes, that is one of the first questions that a lot of people have asked. And how did he know anything about the beef sector and where to put this video out is another thing that I want to know. How did he know Rob and where to drop that video? So I want to know that as well. Okay, so let's discuss. Well, Shelly called the hotel. I don't know. I don't listen to Shelly. I guess you've heard her say that she called the hotel. The Audacity Shy. Hey, how are you? Welcome. So if that's what she said, then I guess she did call the hotel. I don't know how she knew what hotel they were staying in, but at that point, I don't believe that Tracy knew that she made a video, so I don't believe Tracy had cut her off at that point. Or I could be wrong. No, Tracy had heard about her video, and she had heard that she was unsubscribing for Tracy, so Tracy was done with her. So I can't imagine that Tracy had told her where they were staying. Hey, Tamitras, how you doing? Youngest sibling, welcome. Who else is here? Okay. Alex Daniel, welcome. Flo the Beggar, welcome. Let's see. I believe her. She's good for that shit. Okay. V. Lenore, I bet it's an employee or knows an employee of the hotel. I believe it's a surveillance camera footage. I do as well. The first one looked like a surveillance camera. And even the second one, it wasn't moving. And like the first time I saw the video, I didn't hear anybody speaking over the one that seemed like it was filming from a upper floor. But then when I saw it again, then I heard someone speaking. I don't know if it was just me who didn't hear anybody speaking, but the video was very stable. It wasn't as if like when people film events and stuff, they're moving around and trying to get different vantage points. The camera seemed to be stabilized and it wasn't moving at all. So that's all I do know for sure. Okay. These folks have FBI, CSI, CIA connection. It cracks me up as well. Hello, Vibrant Low, welcome. Okay. Beef Sector Clicks, hello, how are you? Okay. What second one? There's another one? Yes, V. Lenore. There is another YouTube shorts, the real short thing, and it is at ground level and it's directly across when he's standing at the car. So I saw both of them, and he was petitioning for someone to contact him if we wanted to get the information on that. So those of you who have come in late, there is an exclusive happening tonight. Troy Allen of Beefin 313 has an exclusive interview with the person who took the arrest video of Rob, and it will be tonight at 11:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That would be 1:30 p.m. Central Time and 1:30 a.m. Central Standard Time and 2:30 a.m. on the East Coast. So if you guys want to stay up, or if that's something you want to watch tomorrow, go to Beefing 313. If you do not have Beefing 313's, I don't have his link, but you can go to my community page. I have the video announcement. You can click on that, and then you can click on his page from there. So Troy Allen, Beefing 313. Now, I wanted to talk about V. Lenore for a second, because everybody's want to know if it's a setup, if it's this, if it's that, if it's the other. But what I do know, okay, let me see. I think is a voice over the original video. Because I didn't hear a voice on the original video. So That's the only difference. You can literally see they was on the first floor. Yes, you can literally see they were on the first floor, as opposed to the first one, which they were above. It seemed like they were either on a balcony on the second floor or something to that effect. So I'm just all tongue tied tonight. Excuse me. Okay, hey, just Andrea, welcome. Let me see. People have relatives that live everywhere. Exactly, they sure do. So, but I don't know how they knew what hotel they were in. It still doesn't answer how they knew what hotel they're in. Hey, Styles Ratisa, thank you. I'm glad you joined me. Let's see. I was in Rob's chat as this was happening. When he pulled out the gun, Tracy got upset and the chat started going in. Somebody dropped an address. Oh, okay. On Watt Avenue. I Googled it and it was Red Roof Inn. Okay, well, that's how they knew. Now, who was that somebody who dropped that address? That's, yeah. I know you probably don't even remember who that was. And I don't know if they got blocked out of the chat, if it's still in the chat or whatever. I'm the Messy says it was at different angles and looked like they zoomed in. Yeah, it looked like they are in a different, they're definitely in a different position. And the angle of it seems like they would be standing in the whole in the doorway of the room to get that angle. That's what was curious to me. The angle on the second video, and I'm like, are they standing? Now, you know, police don't let you nowhere near where they're doing their little investigations, but the angle of it seemed like they were standing where the doorway of the room would have been. Hey, the only empress, welcome. Thank you for coming. Hi, it's me, Felicia. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Grish. I didn't hear Grish. I heard that Grish has taken credit for it. I didn't hear where she did that soulful sounds, but I did hear that she had taken credit for it. Don't quote me because I didn't hear or see it for myself. So, but I've been hearing Grish's name talked about a lot about it. Okay, I hope whoever it is to be interviewed don't work for the hotel. If so, they can be in big trouble releasing that video. Yes, they can. And I don't think the little change would be worth losing your job. Once Tracy ever gets back home, her viewership would not be the same. She's going to lose subs. What will the purpose to further watch her? She's a liar and the last person to roast anybody. That is so true. That is like really true because like after this is over with, what are the benefits? Because when Tracy was at the hotel and we saw all this stuff going on, we saw him pulling out his weapon, we saw all of this going on, but she constantly told us, oh no, I'm fine. Oh no, I'm okay. Oh no, he gets me. No, we understand each other. Oh no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. So now when she gets home, she says, I had to do that. I had to play it that way because, I didn't want to get him upset. And, I just had to do what I had to do. Okay, okay, I understand that. If you're scared to death and you don't want to upset somebody, maybe you would just do that. But see, where your story falls apart is when he went to work and you dropped him off at work. And this was after that big blow up. This is after people had given you money to free yourself from this situation. A lot of when you had the 2.5K people in your chat and so many people trying to help you financially to get yourself out of that situation. You came back an hour later and said, or two later, and said you were back together. And then the next day you dropped him off at work. So he was nowhere near you. If you were just doing what you had to do to keep yourself safe, there was no barrier between you and getting yourself out of that situation. So, Tracy wants us to believe that she's truthful in everything she says, but Tracy's a liar because Tracy had every opportunity to free herself from that situation. She did not stay because she just wanted to not get him angry, not get him upset, and all this type of stuff. And the other thing, the situation that is a bunch of BS that Tracy is saying that, oh, he was pulling out that weapon, but I didn't know anything about it because he was outside and, I didn't know anything about it. She wants to play like she had no idea he was out there brandishing that weapon, that he was brandishing that weapon while they were at that Airbnb. She wants to play like she had no clue that that was going on because he was out there doing his live. He was doing his own thing. Yeah, but Tracy, you were modding for him in that live. You were actively modding for him in that live. And the deflection of being mad at other people who are telling her the right thing. She wants to, kick people out of the chat and all this type of stuff. It was just like she seems to be like anything for numbers. I'm gonna keep these people on as long as I can get numbers, as long as I can get attention. And this is like really sad. And it seems like more people care more about her than she does herself. What y'all think about Jay Wilson demonic sick outrage early reaction today? I didn't see it. I haven't watched Jay Wilson since this has been going on because it's been so much other things to watch. And I haven't seen him. Oh, you think he's the security guard? Okay, because now see, that would make sense because the security guard would have a little more freedom of movement. And then I can see a security guard being able to take that position to get the second video. Yeah, on street level. So that makes sense. Hey, Alma Adula. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hey, Big Set, how you doing? Okay, now, okay, so I talked about, let me see, it was something else that I wanted to touch on. So she had every opportunity to get out of the places, is my whole point, and she never did that. So Tracy has just really, really proven that everything she says is not to be trusted. And all this madness at other people and people who said the exact same thing that she's saying, but she wants to be mad at them. I think Tracy really needs some self-reflection. And I do not know what drives Tracy, but it does her no good. She does herself no justice. There is no shame that she can point out. Yeah, she's still in Sacramento. There's no shame that she can point out in anyone's lives because she has proven that she will accept any type of treatment. So her hotel clerks are very familiar with regulars. If he is a frequent guest at that hotel, that person was probably aware of him and his channel. V. Lenore has a good point about the employee. Okay. Let's see what you're saying. He walked cops to the door. Okay. That's a theory. Thank you, Lightstorm. I appreciate your support. Okay, I wonder, has she sat in a corner yet and cried? This is a worse than when she called the police on herself. Yeah, I saw that she had 2 videos today. I redballed through them and, I saw her, let me get this person straight. Let me get that person straight. But yeah, I don't see where she has taken a rest. And the first video that she did to explain what happened with all that chewing of the food and all that giving, V. Lenore, I guess you guys were really quite disappointed to hear her tell the Uber Eats guy that she was in room 806, and then also later say that she's near the airport. I mean, just giving all doxing information to people who are so invested in doing that type of work. It seems like you guys tried to secure her where no one could mess with her, but she's such a bird brain that she gave out all her information right on a live. I mean, she has no self-awareness, none at all. Y'all give Tracy more credit than she deserves. She really is mentally and emotionally delayed. Yes, she really is. She still thinks that she has YouTube street cred when in fact she will never be revered the same way again. I don't know who revered her in the first place, but she has extremely low self-esteem and she has extremely low self-worth. And there was talk about her possibly showing up to his arraignment on tomorrow. So we'll see. That's more to be revealed. More will be revealed. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Let's see. Tracy is currently doing a blitz in other sectors to recruit more subbies because the B sector is not accepting her lies anymore. When I was skimming through her video, it was at one point she said, "I haven't lost any of my day ones, and Paulette is just taking a break," and that made me look at the people who were in her chatting, and these names are names that I was not familiar with, and it was like maybe one or two in the whole stream of chatting that I had seen around, but all these other names I was not familiar with these chatters. So I she got to do what she has to do. So she likes talking like she's winning, yeah, but everybody can see she is losing in the most pathetic and pitiful way. They probably told someone they did YouTube. These YouTubers think they are celebrities. Yes, girl, I'm Janet Jackson. I thought you knew. Tracy really think her shit don't stink. Well, if okay, yeah. Ronnie, was Tracy ordered to go to court? Maybe that's why she's still in. It's Sacramento. They cannot order somebody to go to court. They cannot order anybody to press charges. If they want to even if they show up to a domestic violence situation, a lot of times, unfortunately, the person who has been battered dropped the charges, and at that point, the state will pick up the charges. They cannot compel you to testify against anyone. So I can't believe she's going to court. Rita should have taught us about what potential perils of doing that is. Okay, probably gave the hotel people a link. She tells on herself. Yeah, that's a possibility. I'm going to say this: if this story makes it out of the beef black sector, it's going to blow up. And if she thinks it's getting criticized now, she has no idea. Yes, she really has no idea. Hey, Coles World, how you doing? Thank you for coming. Why doesn't Tracy have a full-time job? This YouTube is her full-time job. She said that. She said that YouTube. Her story is she quit her job to do YouTube full-time. Hello, Bella Joy. Thank you for joining me. Okay, the girl put out a hit on herself, giving out her location. Just sad. Yes, she gave out her new location that they tried so valiantly to secure for her. That's Tracy. She is a crackpot, a dingbat, and everything along those lines. Okay. Somebody named All For You is the person who posted the Red Roof Inn address in Rob's chat. Thank you, PDP. So that's who posted the Red Roof Inn address there. So now we know. Okay, let's see. It's said she's not going to court tomorrow. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so we have she is going and she's not going to court. Hello, watching from Cloud9. Welcome. So Bomb. Hello, welcome. Okay, let's see. Have y'all thought about he can say the gun wasn't his? It doesn't matter, Tisa, because he will still get the charge because he is not supposed to be in any confined space where the gun can't even be perceived to be his as far as the law, California law is concerned. So, and someone asked, what did they take out of his sock? So I don't know if that was a key to this alleged lockbox or something. I don't know if there really was a lockbox. I don't know. I would say, oh, she's not going to court, So Bomb said. I would say I can't. Rob doesn't strike me as a responsible person, but I don't know Rob personally. Okay, he is going to arraignment court, I'm sure. Yes, that's tomorrow. He would have to be there tomorrow if she had to go. No, it's my understanding that her trip was scheduled. She was scheduled to leave Sacramento on tomorrow. So her being there makes sense, but it don't make sense because after they had that blow up in the Airbnb, she actually said that she could change her ticket at any time. So she didn't change her ticket to leave then. She said MU sent her tickets. I found out later that they sent her flight information and she didn't leave then. And then she got a different room and took him with her. So it doesn't seem like she plans on leaving there until Thursday, if then. So she could, according to her, but as we see, Tracy's a big liar. She could change her ticket at any time. Hey, Aisha. So what else? Hey, one proud grandma. Okay, she didn't retire. That was a lie. Her job she had is an on-call worker 24/7 around the clock. Retire 24/7. She worked at Great Clips. There's no Great Clips open 24/7. You must mean this job. MU rarely misses going live. Very odd. So you think that MU is in Sacramento or on her way? Well, she always go live driving, so that doesn't mean anything. Hey, for good and evil. Okay, now let's talk about this Kimmy situation. Now, when Kimmy came out with the tears and everything, I told you guys that that was BS. I told you guys that it didn't make sense for her to come out crying and all this emotions, and well, we didn't see tears, and it didn't make sense for her to act as if she was crying and she needed to be consoled, and she was so shaken in her spirit and she couldn't go on watching what Tracy was going through. And I said it all the day it happened, or whenever I went live after it happened, that it was BS. In my opinion, it was just straight BS. Because what is she crying about? There was no behavior exhibited while Tracy was there that wasn't exhibited before Tracy was there. And yesterday on Pizarro's panel, I got an opportunity to ask MU a couple of questions, and they were quite revealing. MU said that Kimmy had voiced her concerns about Tracy, and she was supposed to have done a live earlier than the one that she did about it. And then I said, no, I mean, MU, I'm asking, did she ever try to reach out to Tracy one-on-one personally? Because you are able to get in contact with Tracy. Did she ever try to do this at any time that was not on camera? And then MU said no. So MU was upset because when Kimmy came out and did the live, and then she came back and did a second live, that second live was in response to Rob cursing her out, threatening her, saying, vile things about harm coming to her or her family members. So she came out with that second live, and she had contacted MU behind the scenes to contact Rob and Tracy to hit her link, because allegedly her alleged fiance wanted to talk to Rob, because Kimmy's big on women address women and men address men. So it was said that she wanted Rob to address her alleged fiance. So now the first thing that struck me as strange was that, okay, when they asked you in the first live, when you wrote something about you can't do it, even about an alliance and this, that, and the other, the first thing you said, they said, how come you didn't contact Tracy behind the scenes and do this? Well, me and Tracy don't talk behind the scenes, and I don't have Tracy's number, so we don't talk behind the scenes. But 20 minutes later, you knew exactly how to get a hold of Tracy, which everybody knew you did in the first place. So if you really didn't want to bring it on the streets, you could have contacted Tracy. And we all know that you are perfectly able to do three-way calls, because when you were trying to set up our cook, what did you do? You had MU on the phone on a three-way call to hear what he was saying, and then you want to prop MU up here to verify your bullshit by fucking with this married man. So, dear, we're clear that you know how to do a three-way call. So if you really wanted to talk to Tracy, you could have set up a three-way call via MU the same way you set up them clicking your link via MU, but you didn't want to do it offline. You wanted to do it online, and I called it the very day you did it. Okay, so MU got upset because once she got up there, uh, she cursed, she called MU a bitch, and she said MU was trying to make it all about her, and why was MU trying to be a peacemaker? Now she turned the whole situation around. She requests MU to have them hit the link, and then she accuses MU of trying to be a peacemaker as if it was MU's idea for him to hit the link. And I understand why MU was upset, and I was so happy that she spoke up for herself. And when she started to speak up for herself on the panel, she's like, no, Kimmy, you were the one who told me to get in contact with him. And then she dropped MU real quick. Now, see, V. Lenore asked her the same question over on MU's panel. V. Lenore was not upset, was not loud, was not anything. V. Lenore asked her the question. She didn't answer the question. I'm not here to talk to you. I'm not here to talk to you. I'm talking to Don Cato and MU. But understand, V. Lenore was on the link before Kimmy hit the link. But now all of a sudden, you can't talk to V. Lenore like a human being, like she was speaking to you. That was crazy. And V. Lenore just wanted to ask that question. And then V. Lenore, kept it cute and said, well, no, I just want to know this information, because she was skirting around the questions, and she only wanted to talk to Don Cato and MU because she know how to fancy around them, get them off track, get them. And Don Cato, he stays off track, talk with his long-winded stuff, talking all types of stuff, and we need to this, that, and the other. So, it's easy to get him off track. But V. Lenore wasn't having it. So then she started to yell and scream at V. Lenore, call V. Lenore all kind of bitches and all this type of stuff. And then, so when she comes back to her live and recreates the story, she says V. Lenore hopped on the link and she didn't want to argue. Yeah, Kimmy, you did want to argue because you started arguing with V. Lenore, who was talking to you like a human being. V. Lenore did not hop on the link. You hopped on the link that V. Lenore was already on. See, so let's be clear about these lies and these plays and stuff. Kimmy decided to go live and try to have a dramatic live about she couldn't stand it and she couldn't be in this alliance because she wanted numbers. And she mentioned numbers when she was talking about Tracy. These number whores, numbers. They are transparent. It's all about they're supposed to be in alliance, but Kimmy is trying to compete, trying to be the top dog, and all she had to do was keep working on her channel. She didn't need to be in any alliance. But I think the whole thing about this alliance thing was something like you really need a mirror on your head to see who's trying to stab you in the back, because there was no alliance anywhere about that whole situation. So Kimmy was full of shit. Fi came out and cussed Kimmy out last night, and she made valid points. So I thought that it was like, I thought that whole situation was really crazy that went on with them. So let's see what you guys are saying. I'm gonna tell you something that confused me. Friday night, drunk me hit Tracy's panel. They are talking. Tracy tells her she gets her and Paulette mixed up. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Kimmy only wants to argue when she wants to argue. At all other time, no one is to address her. And that's the thing. No, men address women and women address men. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Men address men, women address women. So she wanted her alleged fiance to address Rob because Rob had just drugged her and cursed her out. So when Rob hit the link, Tracy didn't hit the link. Rob hit the link after she sent over for him to hit the link. So she said, okay, Rob hit the link. Now, the live 20 minutes before, she said Rob is never welcome there and he can never hit her link. He can never be on her panel. And then she sends for him. So he clicks the link. And of course, he understands that he's there to confront her alleged fiance. She's aware that he thinks he's there to confront her fiance. She tells us all that he was there to confront her fiance. Tim Blaine was on the panel. And she goes, okay, Rob's in the back. I'm going to let everybody down. Now, you have the control of letting everybody down. You want us to believe that your fiance was waiting right there, but you didn't even have a chance to put him on because Rob was so rude and disrespectful and this, that, and the other. Well, I disagree because you had time to click everyone else off the link. You knew Rob was coming to talk to your fiance. You told Tim you wanted him to stay there. So how come you didn't click your fiance on first? Because you knew Rob was coming to talk to your fiance. You said you didn't want to have any more conversation with him. So how come you didn't click your fiance and Rob on at the same time? Why are you going in arguing with Rob? A bunch of bullshit. Get the fuck out of my face. Anyway, hey y'all. Hey, Faith, how you doing? So that's what went on at that. At first, I didn't catch it with Rob coming on Kimmy's panel and she going off on him instead of getting her fiance until this beat showed how easy it is to get a dude on the panel. It's very easy. If her fiance was waiting right there, she could have let her fiance up first. I mean, like, it's not difficult. We're not talking about building a nuclear weapon. We're talking about letting a nigga up on stage. So anyway, a bunch of bullshit. And I'm glad V. Lenore and MU called her out on that trickery she was trying to pull over on people. Because what is this? Why all these stunts and tricks and stuff? And she's the first one to talk about junkie stunts. And she's pulling more junkie stunts than a little bit. Like, get out of here. Do not address me in her line, even when you don't even say anything to her. I think you mean live. Kimmy's the worst out of everyone. Is Tracy going to court or not? She touted her video saying she's going. Then in the actual live, she says she's not going and blocked someone on the chat for asking her. Clickbait. Numbers. Clickbait. The same reason why it was that whole big ordeal at the Airbnb. Only 2 hours later, say, "Oh, we're gonna work it out. We're gonna work it out." That's why you have to keep your head on a swivel. That's exactly right, because you have to pay attention to what you're actually seeing and hearing, as opposed to these stories that they're trying to weave like you're stunned. And I do believe Tracy tries to keep up with the popular kids and everything, but she really belongs in the classroom where all your classes are in one classroom all day, and they have safety helmets on the side just in case someone has a hissy fit. So I don't think that she is the sharpest tool in the box. And I'm wondering if Rob is in the same section of the jail that Tracy was in. She said she was in the law library, and I think she was actually in the playroom where they had coloring books for her to color, and she thought she was in the law library because the coloring book had pictures like, B is for bailiff, C is for court, D is for defendants, and they had different pictures for her to color. So she actually thought she was in the law library. So maybe Rob's in the slow section of the jail as his boo was. Okay, so first I thought MU was trying to make it all about her as usual, but after hearing everything so far, she wasn't in this case. Yes, in this case, she was not. And she actually said that on Kimmy's panel, and Kimmy totally kicked her off because Kimmy did not want you guys to hear that she was the one who requested Rob to hit her link, because 20 minutes earlier she said he would never be on my panel. He would never. And then she tried to turn it around and say, MU, why are you trying to be the peacemaker? Because you told her to go over there and have him hit his link. That's why. I'm going to tell you something that confused me. Okay, I did that. I'm sorry. Okay, Kimmy only wants you. Okay, I did that. I'm sorry, you guys. I got so behind in the chat, I don't know where I left off. Okay, he was discussing before she went, and I just don't understand why she still went. He never showed her any kind of respect from the start. And that is so true. Never showed her any respect. Thank you for coming. Uh, Real Mama Fifi, hello, how are you? Okay. To be fair, Tracy made it clear she only talks to two people, MU and Living My Best Life. They really do only talk online. Okay. That's okay. I wouldn't be surprised if Tracy is saying she's going to keep people from showing up to whoop her ass. She's not going to show. Yeah, I would like to see someone else show up to see if she actually shows up because in my heart of hearts, I can see her showing up. Hey, Just Nasty, how you doing? Okay, why didn't MU go live today? I don't know. I don't know MU. I know that she often goes live a lot. So that is a good question. You know, maybe somebody will find out that MU and Tracy showed up to court. I don't know. I have no idea. It's interesting. Maybe somebody else will show up. You know, Tisa, I hear you don't live too far, but you don't show up to your own court date, so we can't rely on you to go and sit in the bushes like TMZ and get us to scoop and run out on them and take pictures and shit, and they cover their heads up and hurry themselves on into court and stuff. But to avoid being called a hater, Paulette just fell back and gave her blessings and tried to see things on the bright side, I guess. No, Paulette was cheering it on. Paulette was saying, they jealous. Why they jealous of Tracy? These people is crazy. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you got you a man. They're just a bunch of ignorant shit. Paulette is... Oh. Yeah, Paulette was giving her extremely bad advice, and now she's embarrassed after he went off on her. Paulette didn't care that he was saying all this derogatory, defamatory, degrading stuff to Tracy, but once he got lit off in her ass, you notice that bitch disappeared. So that tells you, it's all good unless you do it to me. Like, get the fuck out of here. Excuse me. Anyway, I don't care for her. She's a liar as well. Honestly, I think the beginning, Paulette did try to warn her against getting involved with Rob. Paulette would try to tell her without telling her that it was a bad move in your opinion. Okay, I hear you. Let's see. MU is in the mountains all the time. What is she doing in the mountains? You think she got a lab up in the mountain? Is that what you're trying to say? Is she cooking some... she got something cooking in the mountains, but if it's my understanding, if she lives out near the Palm Springs area, it's a lot of desert area and it's a lot of mountainous areas out that way. So I do know that. She claimed that she never knew he had a gun at all. When you're telling the truth, you don't have to have a good memory. Yeah, exactly. When you're telling the truth, you don't have to have a good memory. And she tried to, separate herself from knowing he had a gun by saying, oh, he was outside doing his live. I don't know what he was doing out there, but you were modding for him. You do know what he was doing because you were actively modding for him. So that doesn't fly. And see, that's where it comes in. Well, that's where the rubber meets the road. See, Tracy wants us to believe everything she said while she was there to be the truth. Now she wants us to believe everything she's saying now is the truth when none of it's the truth. So, we saw what we saw. I don't need an interpreter to tell me what I saw. So it's not the truth. Child, if he has an attorney worth anything, he would use that as a defense and take probation violation. Yeah, take being slow. I think that's what you mean. Take him being slow. Paulette should be embarrassed when a day or two before she was saying folks should mind their business. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? If he do bond out and he go live, he will pass Tree Dog's number. He's going to wild out for her for sure. Okay. And this brings me to my exclusive. Rob keeps his gun in a locked box, but keep his jewelry in a Crown Royal bag. Yes, we're to believe that. That's what we're going to say happened. Okay. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm sure you guys are familiar with the cloud where you can download your information, your pictures, your videos to a cloud. I'm sure you guys are familiar with that. Well, and everybody was saying that Tracy is lucky that Rob is in jail because he can't show different videos and pictures of things that happened that he may have taken of her on the slide. But there's that testy old cloud. And Rob got access. The jails are riddled with cell phones now. So Rob got access to a cell phone and he actually uploaded a damning video of Tracy in the act with him. And somebody emailed me and they happened to tell me about it and they said that they would give it to me. I have blurred out. Well, no, I didn't blur out. I'm going to let you guys see as much as you guys can see of this tape. And this is a tape that of Tracy being intimate with Rob's man meat. So, does anybody want to come up before I share this video? You're more than welcome to come up, ask me questions or anything like that. Or, so anybody want to come up? Let me know right now, because if not, I will be debuting the secret Rob and Tracy sex tape. Nobody? No. I'm not spoofing you. It's not. I can't show animals doing it. That's just like showing a human. I just had to stop my assignment. No lie. I'm now I'm all done. Okay, so Mandisa. Okay, well here we go. Okay, gird your loins because we have the exclusive here on Ronnie Q. This is Tracy servicing Rob's man parts. Okay, you guys are ready? All right, here we go. You guys actually thought I had some. Let me show you again. Here we go. I don't know. Tracy looked like she may be running a train on that one. Yep, that's our girl Tracy in action. Hitting where it hurt. Servicing that man meat. So, that's my exclusive video of Tracy. Okay, you guys. Anybody want to come up and chit chat with me? If not, I'm going to end it here. I obviously have nothing else to say. I have obviously run out, huh? As my mom said, now you done run out. Hey, Dracarius. She should have gone through it and found one good time. She may have. I'm not sure. Shout out to my sister or brother on LSA who put that up, and I just definitely had to take that and use that because I thought that was one of the funniest things I had seen in a minute in regards to this whole saga. So if nobody wants to come up, nobody has any conversation to add, anybody want to chit chat, if not, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Do not forget tonight, Beaving 313 on his channel at 11:30 Pacific Standard Time, Central Time at 1:30 a.m. Eastern time at 2:30 a.m. He will be interviewing the videographer who filmed Rob getting arrested. This person alleges that we have not heard the full story, and we would be shocked if we did hear the full story. So, love already spoiled mustard for me for life. I understand. Hold on, people. I have some people in the back. Let's see what we let's see what they want to talk about. One second. Let me put my banner up. Dear self.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, how you doing? Hold on, dear self. Dee Dee, is that you?
It's me.
Okay. Let me. Oh, sorry, Dee Dee. Sorry. Okay. Let me remove this. Okay. How you guys doing?
I'm
Good.
fine.
I just have one. I just have one quick theory. It would. I don't care what the fuck y'all say, right? She did all this shit for clicks and views at the end, right? It would make sense for her to fuck with this nigga again. He's in jail. She know where he's at, and he can use her again for commissary. After all, she will make him feel guilty. I mean, he will make her feel guilty about getting him quote unquote locked up when he really kind of did to himself. But yeah, I think she's gonna fuck with him again. It would make sense. Nobody else would want to fuck with her from YouTube. She doesn't go outside to meet niggas, so it would make sense for her to stay fucking with him because none of the niggas will fuck with her now because she's the setup queen, quote unquote, right? And get niggas locked up. So
Right.
therefore, it would make sense. She could be like, dating her nigga in jail. She know what he's doing. She take care of him. She got her man. She's not going to leave him alone. Maybe for now, but once he gets sentenced and maybe a couple of months he gets sent where he got to be sent, that's her nigga again. I'm telling y'all, this is great TV. And that's it. Goodbye.
All right. Thank you, dear self. Hello, Dee Dee.
Hey, how you doing? I'm mad at
Good.
you. I'm gonna have to go back and restart a quiz. I jumped out of that quiz. I said, "Oh, damn, she got footage." But I love it. You got me smiling and laughing over here, and that's all I love when it comes to this bullshit.
You gotta laugh.
You gotta laugh, girl. I'm gonna have to start my quiz all over again. Damn it.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the little laugh. That's all it was for.
And I enjoy your commentary. And I'm just gonna drop back down, start my quiz again, and I guess we waiting for beef in 313 with this.
Yes.
Stuff.
Yes.
All right then.
Okay. Thank you.
Talk to y'all later. Bye bye.
All right. And mods, if I still have a mod in my chat, can you guys, if you can, drop Beef in 313's channel in my chat? It's at 11:30 p.m. Pacific time, 1:30 a.m. Central Time, 2:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and yeah, he's gonna be interviewing this guy. We don't know what we're gonna hear. We know what he claims. He says we haven't been told the full story. So if if that's it, if anyone else want to come up, if not, I'm gonna call it a day, and I will see you guys over at Beef in 313's channel at 11:30. And oh, one more thing I did want to talk about, this thing about the test. Now, they came out and said that they had tests done. They both were tested, and they were not going to use condoms, and which is crazy. Given who Rob Rack is. I wouldn't even trust a test from him unless I went with him to the doctor and made sure I tested for every type of sexual transmitted disease that I could possibly catch, and I still would be hesitant. But it's just so unsafe. And at this time when Black women are catching HIV and AIDS at a large, fast rate, it's just really, really not advised. But in the hotel, he was asking to see her paperwork, which means he had not seen her paperwork. He had already spent days with her. They explained all the sexual things that they had done to each other. But then on the day that he was arrested, he was livid, and you've been in that phone 40 minutes. I still ain't seen the test. So I guess I assumed that she was saying she's going to pull it up on her phone or whatever. But anyway, so he was demanding to see the test like 5 days late, but yet and still, that lets me know that he had not seen it. And you think Tracy would come on today and say, oh, he was lying, he saw my test. No, she didn't say that. She came on today and said, he was mad because he didn't see my test. So she confirmed it. There's no way that she can go back on it because she actually confirmed it herself that he was mad because he didn't see her test results. So now if he didn't see her test results, and now of course she's going to try to lie and say Ronnie's lying, but go listen at her video today when she says, or was it yesterday's video, that one that was a dud. She said that he was mad because he didn't see her test results. So if he didn't see hers, did she see his? Were they just slopping dirty juices all up in there with no protection? I was really like disgusted at that. Really, really disgusted. You can take fake test results or have someone play nurse on the phone because he said he had her on three-way with the medical folks. Oh, Lord. I don't know any medical person that would verbally give you any test results over the phone anyway. They would text you the medical results, but who needs tests? Free peen, free booby. Child. He just looked a dusty mess. I don't like him. And you think I would have let him slide with no protection? You think I would have let him slide, but do you think I would let him slide with no protection? Hey, Liz, how are you doing? I doubt either one of them even goes to the doctor. Yeah, I think the next doctor appointment, Tracy's primary care physician, will be when her coochie is running cottage cheese out of it, and she has to go to the emergency room from this rendezvous she had. Maybe 6 to 8 months from now, we'll see her at her primary care physician, the ER. So yeah. But he ate it prior to asking for it. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And she confirmed that she had not shown it to him because she said he was mad that he hadn't seen her paperwork. So that's it. Dear Self has her own show. Dear Self has her own channel. Dear Self, or Yaya, you can drop a Dear Self link in the chat, and you guys can also drop Troy Allen's link in the chat. So thank you all for coming out. I would like to thank my mods. I would like to thank Dee Dee for hitting the panel. Of course, I would like to thank Fates. Yaya has a wonderful channel. She is like really, really nice. If you guys haven't subscribed to Fates, you're doing yourself a disservice. She has a great channel, great commentary all the way around, tens across the boards. So hopefully I'll see some of you tonight in Troy Allen Beefing 313's room tonight at 11:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, at 1:30 a.m. Central Time, and at 2:30 a.m. Eastern Time. He will be interviewing the videographer of that film Rob Rack getting arrested, who says that we don't know the whole story and that there's more to be seen. She just got rid of that chronic cough she had for 1.5 years. Do Jesus. Okay, well, thank you all for coming out. I really thank you. I really appreciate you. If anybody sent me a cash app, I definitely appreciate it. $ Ronnie Q. And I'm gonna close out with our favorite sex tape. If you guys don't know, I got exclusive. If you guys came in late, you may not know that I got exclusive access to Tracy and Rob. Rob got a cell phone while he was in jail, and he pulled this sex video out of his cloud, and he released it. I got a hold of it, and I'm going to end the show with running the exclusive Tracy giving Rob Peen the what for. Okay, you guys, thank you. Have a good night, and thanks for joining me. I appreciate you guys. Bye-bye. See you in the YouTube streets, okay? Okay.
Thank you.